playoffs. And I know San Antonio had some real unfortunate things happen to them, man. Injuries all over the place. Tony Parker, obviously the guy that runs the show. And you know what happened with Kawhi Leonard. So just very, very tough circumstances for San Antonio, man. And they just didn't have enough. Those guys kind of played hard last night. The Murray kid in particular comes to mind. They played hard, man, but they just didn't have enough guns. So what are your thoughts about the Golden State Warriors and getting into the NBA Finals again, the third year in a row? Should have probably won last year. I mean, let's be honest. All right, let's talk about this. Should have probably won it last year. Like, I wish I could find the numbers, and I should have looked this up or tried to look this up. Like, what was the percentage chance that the Golden State Warriors were going to win it all last year when they were up in their series against the Cavaliers in the NBA Finals 3-1? I would think that the percentage was probably 98% or something like that. And somehow they found a way to lose it. Big ups to the Cleveland Cavaliers for doing what they did. But in all effect, they should have won the last 2 NBA championships. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. They didn't do it, but they're going to their third in a row. And yes, I'm hoping, I have to reiterate this, I continue to say this, I hope that the Cleveland Cavaliers win another ring. It's very strange because I rooted against LeBron James when he was in Miami for some of the same reasons of why I'm rooting against the Golden State Warriors and having Kevin Durant. Same type of reasons. So it's kind of strange now that I'm rooting for Cleveland, and I'm just taking for granted Cleveland's going to win this series against the Boston Celtics. I see them just dominating tonight and winning the Game 4 and advancing to the NBA Finals themselves. We'll talk more about that. We'll kind of give you a preview of that game tonight. But the same reasons why I rooted against LeBron in Miami are the same reasons why I'm rooting against the Golden State Warriors, man. But to be honest with you, man, it almost seems hopeless. I know. Shut up, studio audience. Shut up. It almost seems hopeless. When you look at their squad, if you look at their squad, man, and the cats that they have on the floor, they simply have too much. They had too much when Kevin Durant was playing for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Golden State already had too much. And then you bring in the Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant. So let I get this straight. And we talk about this all of the time, but I'm just being somewhat rhetorical in this. You got Steph Curry. You got Klay Thompson, who, by the way, is probably feeling some type of way because he's not getting the shots and the opportunities on offense like he did before because him and Durant do the same thing. So you got Steph, you got Klay Thompson, and you got the ultimate glue guy and Draymond Green. I just talked about Draymond Green and what he did last night. 16 points, 8 boards, 8 assists. And then you add Slim Reaper. You add Kevin Durant. Man is 7 foot tall. Can shoot from anywhere. Can create his own shot. Can get to the basket. Had a good block last night as well. Two-fisted block last night. One of the best players ever. League MVP a couple of years ago. And you got all of that, man. And then you got some very, very good bench players. You're talking about Andre Iguodala, who could start for most teams in this league. Sean Livingston. And you just go down the list. And Mike Brown, even though he's not the head coach of this damn team, man, I mean, it's real easy. Mike Brown doesn't even have to be like freaking Phil Jackson or anybody like that. He's just got to steer the ship. And this is what you got, 12-0 in the freaking playoffs, man. And I don't like it. I don't like it. In the NBA, they're trying to do something, man, giving these guys incentives to stay with their team or whatever, man, so you don't have a situation like you've had over the last couple of years. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show with LeBron going down to Miami and just, in effect, just waltzing into a championship. And then this latest thing with Kevin Durant, man, going to Golden State. I don't know. Cleveland, handle your business. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Cleveland, handle your business. Get, recharge, and get ready to go in here and do battle with the Golden State Warriors. Now, the series could be one of the most phenomenal series of all times. It really could be. Obviously, with a team that went 12-0 and a team that's probably going to go 11-1 in the playoffs. if not, or 12 and 1 in the playoffs. So it's going to be a great series, but it's really intriguing, man, to see, kind of like how basketball is in 2017. How the rules are kind of bended or whatever. They're not really bended, but how things are done today. Let's just put a bow on it like that. And I want to get y'all thoughts on it, man. I want to get y'all thoughts on last night. I want to get your thoughts on the dominance of the Golden State Warriors. Are you okay with this? Like, do you give it one of them emojis with a big-ass thumb up? Or do you give it that emoji with the thumb down, like the Fonz, thumbs down? And also, what is your thoughts about, what's going to happen tonight? And what's it got to be? It's got to be Game 4 between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougsstewartshow.com. So, a bunch of stuff we want to get into. The NFL as well. I don't think I mentioned this when I talked about the teasers a little bit earlier. The NFL has these, owners' meetings, league meeting today. And one of the things they're going to talk about is kind of laying off the celebration rules. I want to talk about that later on in today's show as well. During the birthday segment, a couple little stories out there. I'm sure you've seen this story about Melania Trump and her husband, the orange dude. We'll talk about that. Some interesting birthdays today as well. All right. The number is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougsstewartshow.com. So yesterday, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, quick little thing I wanted to mention before we go to the break. And this basketball season, and we're talking a lot of basketball. And so yesterday, I talked a brief second about how I find it funny that everybody's comparing, LeBron James, even though he had a bad last game, how everybody's comparing LeBron James to Michael Jordan. And I made the point that, to be honest with you, first of all, we should be comparing LeBron James trying to surpass Kobe Bryant in what he's done in his NBA career. That's right, I said it. I said it. And, yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy. And then I posted something on my Facebook page, man, and I'm getting a lot of hate messages. I even got a couple of inboxes. You idiot. How dare you? LeBron's better than Kobe, this, that, and the other. Like, hold down. Slow your roll, pimpin'. Slow your roll. Why is it y'all hate Kobe Bryant so much? Now, just a general question. It's kind of like a little side topic today. I want to throw this out there. Why do y'all hate and dismiss the greatness of Kobe Bryant so often? Like, why? 5-time NBA champion, 2-time NBA's Finals MVP, NBA Most Valuable Player 2008, 18-time NBA All-Star. Let me back up again. 18-time NBA All-Star. This is a serious question. This is a serious question. I'm not joking about this. 4-time NBA All-Star Game MVP, 11-time All-NBA First Team. Okay, a lot of people may not understand, All-NBA First Team is like the 5 best players in the league. That's what they do per position. And, the All-Star games are great. I talked about the 18-time NBA All-Star. They're great, but what you want really is the All-NBA First Team. And I'm going to ask my man Land Green his thoughts on this. The total disrespect for the Bean, for Vino, for the Mamba. All right? 2-time All-NBA Second Team. 2-time All-NBA Third Team, and very, very young in his career, 99 as well. 9-time NBA, not only does he play offense, or did he play offense, the man is a 9-time NBA All-Defensive First Team. 3-time NBA Defensive Second Team, 2-time NBA Scoring Champion, NBA Slam Dunk Contest, All-Rookie Second Team, and Naismith Prep Player of the Year, even going back to high school at Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia. Question, why do y'all hate Vino? That's the question I got for you. A serious question. All right? Well, I'm not going to take, we're not going to make this a big topic today. It's a side topic. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Like, why do you hate Vino so much? Yes, the man told the police on Shaq. All right? That was wrong. I'm still mad at Swaggy P today. If you're new to the show, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm still mad at Swaggy P for what happened last year, him and D'Angelo Russell. I'm actually mad at D'Angelo Russell for what he did to Swaggy P and tell it, okay? Snitching. I get that. But that was a long time ago. The man was scared. He was young. Are you not going to ever let that die? No, shut up. Shut your muffled studio audience. That's the question I got. When are you going to let it die? When are you going to acknowledge this man's greatness? 81 points in a game. LeBron ain't never got no damn 81 points in a game. When are you going to realize and give credit for this man's greatness? LeBron, Kobe, LeBron and Michael. LeBron's greater than Michael. LeBron ain't greater than Kobe Bean Bryant yet. Period. He's a great basketball player. He might be third in the last 40 years, but he ain't close to Jordan because he got to get past the bead. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Have y'all noticed that? And maybe it's just because it's out of sight, out of mind, but it isn't just this year where LeBron's been dominating, playing great basketball. It hadn't been just this year. It's been the last couple of years. Like, Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Seriously, why are a lot of y'all poll voting LeBron over Kobe in comparison to Michael Jordan? Seriously. You might not like the guy, but you got to respect him and what he did. Serious questions. When we get back from the break, we'll get into this game from last night as the Warriors sweep. We'll talk about that. And also, man, we'll kind of preview Game 4 tonight between the Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Inquiring minds want to know. Seriously. Today we showing love to the great Brand Nubian on the Doug Stewart Show on Tribute Tuesday. We got a great guest for you. Birthdays, entertainment, a lot of fun. This is how we do it. My voice is almost back. Still trying to recover from this weekend. But we're going to get it done because we are pros. That's right. Not hoes. Back in 3 minutes.
Ignite and burn the beats. Set it on fire with my flammable speech. When we play like station, we play for keeps. Y'all fall to your knees, let's pray for the streets. Call of the wild, stalk the charts for weeks. That mason jar got a rubber gasket, that Isaac Hayes still reeks. The legendary still speaks. 24 under my belt, I'm yet to peak. Reinvented myself, new heights to reach. I'ma shut them down, shut them down. My CD spinning, making platinum rounds. And after the show, we gonna paint the town and get smoky like Robinson. Listen, ma, I'ma beat till you cry tears of a clown. Ain't nobody dropping no new shit. Figured I come through, bring y'all some newness. Yeah, we used to grind, banging that cool shit. I can make hits, position in the new business. I was clueless. I know it sound foolish. 37 still pushing like Ross. Forward with my movement. Smoke, smoke, and I'ma just twist that head and spit that phrase and get that pay. And you know this, yeah, yeah. And you know this, yeah, yeah. Man, smoke, and I'ma just twist that head and spit that phrase and get that pay. And you know this, yeah. And you know this. It's been a long time coming. I ain't putting work for nothing. Gotta get my due.